Today's topic for my lecture is natural language processing. Basically, what is natural language processing and introduction to natural language processing? What are the pre-processing steps in case of natural language processing? What are the problem ambiguities in languages? And then what are the different steps of processing of natural language? Today I cover all these topics. So, first of all, it's the introduction to natural language processing. NLP stands for natural language processing, which is the part of computer science, human language, and artificial intelligence. It is the technology that is used by machines to understand, analyze, manipulate, and interpret human language. What is the meaning of this? For example, let's take an example of Alexa. In case of Alexa, you will give some instruction to Alexa, or you can provide your query to the Alexa, and on the basis of that, Alexa search on its database and provides you output. How it can provide or interpret your language is all about natural language processing. So there is some initial steps of NLP system. First, for example, Alexa. Here your input is in the audio voice. So if input is in audio voice, then convert into speech processing, then text. After speech processing, your data set is converted into text. Then this is the whole NLP system where AI machine learning algorithm can work. For example, in case of Alexa, first of all, you give input in the form of audio. Then speech processing convert your query into text. And there is so many machine learning algorithm works on in NLP system so that machine learning algorithm search for your query in several databases and on the basis of whatever they get from the database, they provides you output. Okay, let's take a simple example of YouTube. Sorry, let's take an example of Google. Okay, there is a mic option in Google where you can speak, means you can give audio input in Google. For example, what is NLP? Okay, we give this input in the audio as a audio, and then speech processing convert this audio into text. And then NLP systems search on various machine learning algorithm regarding this, what is NLP. And after getting its after getting the definition of this NLP, it provides you output in the form of text. See, here what is the input? It's audio, and what you get, it's text format. Okay, on the basis of your query, it gives you some text profile. Let's take an example of Alexa where you give audio as a input, then it converts into speech processing, then text, then NLP system, which is having so many machine learning algorithm, gives output in the form of audio. So there are so many possibility. Maybe your input is in the form of audio, you will get output in the form of text. Maybe possible your input is audio and you get output in the form of audio. For example, let's take image as an input. So OCR processing converts your image into text. NLP system means search for your query and gives output in the form of text or images or graph. This is human computer dialogue system, and it's the crucial thing in case of NLP to convert human computer dialogues to provide you human computer dialogue system. So usually with the computer modeling, a human dialogue participant will be able to converse in simple linguistic style discuss the topic, hopefully teach. For example, this is your voice input, like I am teaching you. And what is my input here? Voice input. Then speech recognizer converts your spoken English into text. Then language analyzer extract meaning from the text. And then computer, this is basically an NLP system where a lot of algorithms are working to find out the solution of your queries, such as database, books, where different way to search for your query is there, present there. So database construct reply in the form of text, and text replies, speech synthesizer synthesizes voice response and then provides voice output. So here's speech model work, which convert your input into text. Then here it extract meaning from the text. Here grammar and semantics model are used. In case of NLP, there are so many semantic analyzers there, which can extract meaning from your text. And then after getting the meaning, it can search for your query in the information database. And then speech synthesizer gives some pronunciation rules so that you can easily understand whatever output you get from the NLP. This is human computer dialogue system. Current capability of dialogue system, personal computers, interactive answering machines like Alexa, voice dialing of mobile telephones, vehicle system can access online as well as stored information, currently working to improve. Let's take a simple example of NLP, text classification. You know, your mail, Gmail are divided into different category. First one is primary, second one is social, third one is promotion, and fourth one is updates, and so many things are there. For example, spam mail, not a spam mail, and also there. Okay. Then whatever mails you get on the basis of some keyword, NLP system segregate that. For example, if you are getting mail from Gmail, YouTube, okay, your Facebook, then it comes under social. It's come under social aspects, okay, social mails. If it's come under social, then if like a mail is like congratulations, you have win this and this, then it segregate it into spam mail. That means that it finds some keyword and on the basis of keyword, it can segregate your mails into primary, social, and promotional. This is known as text classification. Okay, so spam, not spam, primary priority level. For example, if you are getting some recruitment information, so on the basis of that some keyword, it can find the priority level. Then category, primary, social, promotion, updates. On the basis of keyword, it can segregate your mail into primary, social, promotion, and updates. Second one is sentiment analysis. What is the meaning of this sentiment analysis? For example, this is the example of tutor, but I take different example. For example, movie review. Okay, for example, if you write review like this is very good movie. So good is here keyword which shows positive response. Okay, this movie is bad. So bad is some negative word. Uh, Bad is negative word means it gives some negative reply. This movie is not good, not bad. So it's shows neutral reply, right? So it means it grabs some of the keyword. It takes some of the keyword from the sentences and provide positive, negative, and neutral responses according to that. That's why you are, if you are seeing that reviews, right? So it shows 5% positive, है ना? 5 rating, 4.3 rating. Negative rating is suppose it's a very good, it's 3-2 is very good movie, है ना, nowadays. So 4.5 is the positive reply, rest are negative reply, no neutral reply is there. Okay. So according to keyword, uh, NLP can segregate your post. Then machine translation. This is most famous example of NLP. For example, in Google Translation is the example of machine translation. For example, you write something, means what is NLP? Convert it into Hindi language. So it converted into kya hai machine learning. Okay. So here this system works. Okay. First, it because your input is in the format of text, so no need of a speech recognizer. Here, language analyzer work, which extract meaning from the text. Means if you write what is NLP and it gives uh, advantage of NLP, so it's wrong output you get. Na? So it can extract some of the meaning from the text, and again it search for query for your query from different databases, and then text reply. No need of speech synthesizer here because our input is in the form of text. This is machine translation, then summarization. If you search on the Google, the best smartwatches that are in the Apple Watch, then it shows different databases for your search, and also at the same time it shows all the advertisement in your Facebook, WhatsApp, है ना? Everywhere this it shows advertisement of your query. It's known as summarization. Paraphrasing means if you write something on the Google and if spelling is wrong, it gives you some suggestion. This is also the part of uh, NLP, and takes words and make them simpler automatically is the main task of your NLP system. So NLP make it possible for computer to understand human language behind the scene. NLP analyzes the grammatical structure of sentences and individual meaning of word. Without extracting the structure of sentences, NLP is not able to find the exact meaning of your sentences and not able to provide you exact answer of your query, right? So this is the main task of NLP, is to analyze the grammatical structure of sentences, and it extract meaning of the word and then uses algorithm. This algorithm means machine learning algorithms, and there are so many algorithms. Deep learning algorithms are also there in case of NLP. So many algorithms. LSTM is also we can apply on NLP to extract meaning and deliver outputs. Probably the most common example of NLP in action are virtual assistant like Siri and Alexa. NLP understand written and spoken text like "Hey Siri, where's the nearest gas station?" and transform it into numbers. Make it easy to machine to understand. First, it converts your voice messages into text, and then text to numbers 0 and 1, because the machines understand only binary numbers. So it can transform it into binary number, and then it can go for searching of your query. In case of NLP, there are three things that works: AI, NLP, and machine learning. Before moving ahead, we have to know what is AI, what is NLP, and what is and machine learning. So basically, AI is the umbrella. and where ML algorithms are worked. Okay. So AI is the broad term used to refer to an technology that can make machines think. Means it's the physical architecture, or in case of Alexa is a physical architecture, and we can provide some thinking and learning to the Alexa to solve problems like human. So this is machine, right? And we this is a machine is our agent, and we can program our agent so that it can easily solve problems like human. Okay, this is comes under AI. For example, chatbot. Chatbot is a machine. Okay, with we give some of the instruction to that machine so that it can solve problems, but it can solve problems, specific problems only. Means it's a expert system. Chatbot is an expert system which is created for the specific task. Means if a medical chatbot is there, it can give answer of your medical related query. Okay, anything that makes a machine is smart is comes under the umbrella of artificial intelligence. The application of this technology encompasses everything from the advanced web search engines like Google, the recommendation systems used by Amazon, Netflix, YouTube, virtual assistant like Alexa and Siri, the self-driving Tesla cars, and so on. So Amazon is the website. Means it's look like a machine. Okay, Alexa is a website. Got it? And it thinks. It can think, because if we write decorative item, it has thinking. That's why it gives all the suggestions of decorative item. Right, right. Like Netflix. In Netflix, if I am searching for any movie, it has enough intelligence so that it can solve our problem. Okay. So these all are means if your machine is thinking like a human, then it comes into artificial intelligence. Then natural language processing, or NLP. For example, robot. We take an example of robot. Robot has intelligence, right? Because when we instruct robot to do this, it can able to do this. So it is a smart machine, right? But what are the things that makes robot smart? For example, these are NLP. For example, natural language processing. If we ask something to robot to do this, first of all, it converts. Here natural language processing works. It converts your voice into text, and text and voice synthesizer, and gives you output in the form of text, in the form of in the form of audio, right? Means in the form of because robot having some actuators, so it performs on the basis of actuator. But for example, like Alexa, they have no actuators, na? They have only audios, right? So means whatever makes machine intelligence is comes under AI. Then NLP, it interprets and transforms human language into computer understandable language, and then it again transform an intelligent analysis of large amount of plain written text and generate insights of it. Machine learning, or ML, is the subfield of artificial intelligence that uses a statistical technique to solve large amount of data without any human intervention. Machine learning helps solve problems similar to how human would, but very large scale data and automated processes. Means basically AI is the umbrella term for machine learning. AI makes machine intelligent, but how machine will become intelligent? By using some machine learning algorithms. Got it? So machine learning is the way to solve real world AI problems. Machine learning uses algorithm that teaches machine to learn and improve with data without explicit programming automatically. So there are two components of NLP. First one is natural language understanding. First of all, we have to understand what's the query of user. What is the input? So natural language understanding help the machine to understand and analyze human language by extracting the metadata from the content, such as concept, entity, keywords, emotions, relations, semantic rules, and etc. For example, if you are searching for any text, for example, what is NLP? First, what is the keyword here? Natural language processing is the keyword. So it's a work of natural language understanding is to extract keywords, entity, relations, emotion from your content. Okay. Is a stream movie is good or not? Okay. So good and not. These are the keywords. On the basis of the that keyword, it can search on the database and gives you output in the form of rating, output in the form of text. And there's so many ways. NLU mainly used in business application to understand the customer problem in both spoken and written languages. NLU involves the following task. It is used to map the given input into useful representation. This is important. Used to map given input into useful representation. It is used to analyze different aspects of the languages. Second component is natural language generation. Act as a translator that converts the computerized data into natural language representation. It mainly involved text planning, sentence planning, text realization, etc. Problem of human computer dialogue. At the moment, most common computer dialogue system is caller system. Chatterbot cannot handle arbitrary input. In many cases, the computer can only respond to expected speech. Call system often compensate with sorry, I didn't get it, that when something unexpected is said. For example, 2 years child is give input in voice format, then it's very difficult for Alexa to understand what its query. So it will compensate by giving answer. Sorry, I didn't get that. Or if I am saying Alexa to grooming, है ना? So it shows. Sorry, I didn't get that. Problems work well only with predictable text, doesn't work well with domain where people want translation the most. Spontaneous conversations, in-person conversation means if I am talking to some Telugu person, so it's very difficult to me to understand in Telugu language. So there is no translator nowadays. Only text translator is there on the telephone and on the internet. So natural language processing. The main task of natural language processing is to translate your language into machine level language. Okay. So there are so many ambiguities present, or these are some of the problem with NLPs. And after this, I'm discussing about solution of this. Okay. So ambiguity in NLP, ambiguity and certainty in language. Ambiguity, generally used in natural language processing, can be referred as the ability of bring understand in more than one way. Okay, can be referred as the ability to being understand in more than one way. In a simple term, we can say that ambiguity is the capability of being understood in more than one way. For example, uh, I like river bank. Okay, I like river bank. But bank is also called as financial bank, means bank having two meaning. Okay. Maybe possible it's a financial bank, or maybe possible it's a river bank. So how we can understand which type of bank it is? By referring its previous letter. Okay, previous one is river. So we can easily interpret that it's a river bank, not financial bank. Okay. So there are so many ambiguity. Ambiguity means one word having so many meanings. So natural processing is very ambiguous. NLP having the following types of ambiguity. First ambiguity is lexical ambiguity. This ambiguity is related to single word like bank, river bank. Bank is a single word which have two meaning, river bank and financial bank is called lexical ambiguity. For example, treating the word silver as a noun, an adjective, or a verb. She won silver medal. Here it is used in different form. She made a silver speech. His worried has silvered his hair. Second one is syntactic ambiguity. This kind of, this is important, syntactic ambiguity. This kind of ambiguity occurs when a sentence is passed in different way. For example, the sentence, the man saw the girl with the telescope. It is the ambiguous whether the man saw the girl carrying a telescope or he saw her through his telescope. Semantic. This kind of ambiguity occurs when the meaning of words themselves can be misinterpreted. In other words, semantic ambiguity happens when the sentence contains an ambiguous word or phrase. For example, bank, it's an ambiguous word. Okay. For example, the car hit the pole while it was moving. It means that the car while moving hit the pole and the car hit the pole while the pole was moving. Means it's an ambiguity in sentence, in verb. Anamorphic ambiguity. This kind of ambiguity arises due to the use of anaphora entities in discourse. For example, the horse ran up the hill. It was very stiff. It soon got tired. Here the anamorphic references it. It means what? Means it used here also. Soon got tired or it was very stiff. It's about horse or run. Means it shows ambiguity. This type of ambiguity is known as anamorphic ambiguity. Next one is pragmatic ambiguity. Such kind of ambiguity refer to the situation where the context of phrases give it multiple interpretation. In simple word, we can say that pragmatic ambiguity arises when the statement is not specific. For example, I like you too can have multiple interpretation like I like you, just like you like me. I like you, just like someone else does. Okay, this is sentence statement ambiguity. So these are some of the NLP terms. Then this is the most important. Here our ambiguity resolves. First one is morphological processing. These are the language processing steps. Okay, so first one is your input sentence. First, it goes for morphological processing, then syntactic analysis, semantic analysis, discourse analysis, and pragmatic analysis. In case of morphological analysis, our lexical ambiguity will resolve. In case of syntactic analysis, syntactic ambiguity. Discourse analysis, anamorphic ambiguity resolved. And in case of pragmatic ambiguity resolved. This type of analysis is done on word level analysis. Like at this moment, what is the meaning of word? Is in the form of noun, adjective, and whatever. Syntactic. Syntactic is in the form of sentence level analysis. Semantic is also useful for sentence level analysis. Discourse analysis, also sentence level. And pragmatic analysis, sentence level analysis. One by one, I can explain this. First one is lexical analysis. It involves identifying and analyzing the structure of the words. Lexicon of a language means the collection of words and phrases in the language. Okay, lexical analysis is divided into chunk of text into paragraphs, sentences, and then words. So, for example, John ate the pizza. Okay, so here it can, first of all, our NLP system searches for some of the keyword, which is known as stop word remover. Important words. For example, John is important, it is important, but what is the meaning of the? No meaning of the. Then pizza. Yes, it has some meaning. Okay, so it is used to structure analyzing the structure of words. First, it select some stop words. Then stemming, second one. These are the keywords in the sentences. These are the keywords in the sentence. And this is the stop word. So we remove this. Next one, stemming is the process of reducing words into its base form. For example, John, ate, John to John, ate to eat, and pizza to pizza. For example, car, cars. What is the root form of this car? Run, rain, run, running, run. Then stem is stemming, stemmed. But its root form, root word is stem. Then n-gram language and language model is work here. 1 gram means we can select one word at a time. Bigrams means we can select two words at a time. Trigram, 3, and then 4 gram. John ate the pizza. John ate the, if a query is coming like John ate the, then it can easily find out John ate the pizza. So if in PDF you are searching for some word, it can do n-gram language model and then it can find the particular word. Then syntactic analysis, it involves analysis of word in the sentences for grammar and arranging word in the manner that shows relationship amongst the word. The sentences such as the school goes to boy is rejected by the English syntactic analyzer. Okay, it analyze it involves analysis of the word in the sentences and arranging word in the manner so that it provides some relationship amongst the word. It's come under syntactic. John ate the apple is correct. Ate the John apple John is incorrect. So in case of syntactic, we can do some parse tree. What is the format of English grammar? Sentence making format for English grammar is proper noun and the verb noun. And according to that, it can form the tree. If tree is correct, then means we consider that word. Then semantic, it draws the exact meaning or the dictionary meaning from the text. The text is checked for meaningfulness. It is done by mapping syntactic structure and object in the task domain. The semantic analyzer regards sentences such as hot ice cream. In this case, it only construct and relationship between, it construct the sentences and find the relationship amongst them. Okay. John ate the hot ice cream is also having the correct structure, English structure, right? Proper noun, proper verb, and so on. But what is the meaning of semantic analysis? Is reject John ate hot ice cream because ice cream is not hot, not at all hot, right? She drinks some milk. It gives correct sentence. It shows correct relationship. She drank some books. It's a wrong sentence. It's the work of semantic analysis. But grammatically, these both are correct. So syntactic analysis parse them, but semantic analysis uh, make meaningful information from the sentences. Then third one, discourse integration. The meaning of any sentences depends on the meaning of sentences just before it. For example, banana monkey eat banana when they wake up, like it in the example of in previous in previous ambiguity, anamorphic ambiguity. We are not finding the meaning of it here, but this will be resolved in case of discourse analysis. Okay. So monkey eat banana when they wake up. Who is they? They is monkey. Monkey eat banana when they are right. Who is they here? Banana. Okay. So pragmatic analysis during this, what was said is reinterpreted on what it actually meant. It involves driving those aspects of language which require real world knowledge. Close the door is the order. Please close the door is the request, affirmation. Then these are some of the advantages of NLP. User can ask question about any subject and get a direct responses within the second. For example, when you ask something to Google and within a second, it can shows all the related answers of your question. NLP system provide answer to the question in natural language. NLP system offer exact answer to the question, no unnecessary or unwanted information. The accuracy of answer increases with the amount of relevant information provided in the question. If you ask NLP, it gives whatever where it gets NLP word. But when you give exact question, what is NLP? It shows where it can find only introduction. It can find the definition of NLP. Okay. The accuracy of answer increases with the amount of relevant information provided in the question. NLP process help computer communicate with human in their language and scales other language related tasks. For example, Google Translate. Allow you to perform more language based data compares to the human being without fatigue and in unbiased and consistent way. Structuring a high unstructured data source. Disadvantages of NLP complex query language. The system may not be able to provide the correct answer if the question that is poorly worded or ambiguous. Like I like bank, if I said like that. Bank is either river bank or financial bank. There's the ambiguous word is there. So how can NLP provide you correct answer? The system is built for a single and specific task only. It is unable to adapt to new domains and problems because of limited functions. NLP system does not have a user interface which lacks features that allow user to further interact with the system. Toolkits used in NLP. These are some of the toolkits used in the NLP. NLTK library is suite that contains library and program for statistical language processing. These are some of the NLP languages and its description. Thank you so much for listening this video. So here I conclude that NLP is important to convert natural language into machine level language. And thank you for listening. Thank you for joining.